Hi everyone, it's Jenny. Today I just wanted to film a little chit chat, get ready with me video, and talk about something that I get asked a lot, and that is how I'm in a long distance relationship. Everything I'm using on my face I'll put in the description box below, but I won't necessarily talk about it. So let's get started. I'm in medical school right now in Washington State, and my fiance Stan is living in California, and so we only see each other about once every 4 to 6 weeks. So I think when people get to know me, they always ask, how do you do it? How do you make things work? Is it hard? And my answer is always going to be yes. Of course it's hard to be in a long distance relationship, and the worst is when you have those days where you just want to cry or you just want to hug someone and they're not there to hug you. The fact that you have to settle for FaceTime or a phone call, it's just not the same. And so I feel like that's the worst part of the long distance relationship. But it's not something where I'm just like, oh hell no, I'm not gonna do this. You know, it's too hard. It's never been like that. I think there are some key things that make a long distance relationship work. And the first is commitment. I mean, I know a lot of people say, let's just see how it goes, but saying that is just a cop-out, because if something does happen, if something hits the fan, I feel like that gives you both an excuse not to sit down and do the hard work, which is working it out, talking about your feelings and getting to know each other. And you know what they say, anything that you ever achieved started with a goal or a dream, you know, like up here. And if you haven't heard that, it's just because I made that shit up right now, you know, but it's true. Like, you can do anything you put your mind to, and it's the same thing with a long distance relationship. So my suggestion is sit down with your significant other, have dinner, be like, me, you, we're doing this, you know, me and you against the world, and let's do this together. The second thing that's really important is communication. I don't know about guys or girls, but I can tell you about myself. I am fucking slow. Like, I don't get hints. I don't get it when you drop clues. Like, just tell me. Tell me if you're mad. Tell me if you're angry. Tell me if you're sad. It's just better that way. I think there's a difference between constructive fighting and destructive fighting when it comes to the point where you're saying something or doing something in spite of someone, or saying something just to get under someone's skin, or, you know, saying something just to hurt another person. Then you have to reevaluate that friendship or that relationship, because you're doing it to hurt them, you know? I think fighting should be a way of getting to know each other, getting to know each other's dislikes, and how to avoid it next time, not to hurt them. Oh my God, what am I doing to my face? You know, this is actually harder to do than you think, because I can't fucking do makeup and talk at the same time. It's hard. So props to all the people who do this. You are good. So I have some great friends in college who we call ourselves the new girls, because we were in a pre-medical fraternity together. And they knew me so well to the point where the three of them were hanging out together, and they look at each other, they're like, oh shit, who is gonna tell Jenny that we're all hanging out and she wasn't invited? Because even though it was a coincidence, she's gonna get mad. People know that you're crazy and they accept you for who you are, and like, you guys talk about it. It's awesome. Where am I going with this? See, for any other random person, like, they might think I'm fucking crazy, but because these are my best friends and we talk about things that we care about, talk about our feelings, they know what hurts me, they know what makes me happy, and those are the kinds of friends you want to keep around forever. Another tip I would give for maintaining or surviving, I should say, a long distance relationship is just making time for one another. Everyone is busy. I remember in my OB rotation, I would start work in the clinic at around 9, and I wouldn't get out of the clinic until around 8 p.m. And then after that, I would be on call, and they would call me at 2 o'clock in the morning to come catch a baby. And I would still make it a point to have FaceTime or Skype with Stan every single night. Stan and I, we have this thing where we would watch a TV show together. So our recent TV show was Bachelor in Paradise. And I don't know, it's just something about it. It's like having a date in different zones, you know? And what we do, we watch a show, we'll text each other, and we'll make snark comments, and we'll predict what will happen. I'd be like, oh, it's so juicy and so much drama. My next tip is probably find other ways to relieve stress. You tend to take out stress on the people that you care about most and the people who are closest to you, because you feel that these are the people that will never leave you, or like that can't leave you, you know, like your mom, your fiance, your boyfriend. All these people have to love me. But one day, girl, they're not gonna love you anymore. You're gonna be like, shit, I fucked up. Don't let it come to that. What I personally like to do is go to the gym. I've never been diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to running. So I like to lift heavy things. Like I like to pick it up and put it back down, and pick it up and then put it back down. And by the end of the session, God, I'm so tired to even be mad about anything. So try it. And the last thing I probably have to say is learn when is it the right time to let go, because not all long distance relationships are going to work. I remember being in a lot of bad relationships, and retrospectively, if I could talk to my old self or my younger self, what I tell myself, younger Jenny, hey, it's okay to be alone. Be confident in your independence, because once you learn to love yourself, it's easier for someone else to love you. And it's not always bad letting go of something that is comfortable and moving on to something better. It's hard to see what the future might hold when you're just so sad and you want things to work so bad, but sometimes they won't work out. But realize that there's plenty of people who will love you in the future. Understand that the experiences that you have in life make you who you are and help you grow as a person, and not everyone has your same experience, and you might outgrow some of your friends. You don't have to be best friends with everyone forever. Yeah, as long as the love is there, as long as you care enough for a person, I believe that you will find ways to make it work. That's basically the secret to surviving a long distance relationship. Oh, I'm gonna start doing I want to start doing a bridal series. You know, like by now you might know that I'm engaged and things are going to be happening, such as the bridal shower, the wedding planning, the bachelorette party, and I just wanted to document those things for you guys. Maybe some DIYs that I'm doing for the wedding. I am also doing my own flowers, so I went ahead and put on some lashes off camera. I'm gonna start doing a wedding series just of all the events that will be happening that lead up to the wedding, and maybe some stuff on the wedding too. So stay tuned. Let's see what this hair looks like down. Oh yeah, and I dyed my hair back to, it looks black on camera, but it's like a dark brown. Thank you all for watching my getting ready with me video, and I know it sounds pretty awkward because this is my first time doing it, and this is the finished look. So thank you all for watching this Chit Chat Get Ready With Me video. Hopefully you'll tune in for my wedding series, and if you haven't already, please subscribe at the little red button below, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!